This is the handover video of the T-Line 590. This is the exterior. As you can see on the side here, it's a 2.3 litre engine with a 140 brake. Just behind the driver's door, you've got this vent here. This is to allow excess gas to escape and heat, so try and not cover this up with anything. Next along is where you'd fill up your water on here. So all you need for this is a hose pipe to fill in. I would take extra connections with yourself because all campsites do have different connections for the hose pipe. And the key that you use to open the blue cap is just this one here. Pop it in and unscrew the cap. And then all you have to do is pop the cap back in and turn until you hear that click, and then lock that there. And close that over. Underneath you do have this storage area just here. What you do is, again, same key, pop it in, turn the key, and it'll pop out. All you have to do then is turn that handle, like I have on the other one, and lift it up. And you've got your storage just in there. Underneath that, you have a handle. This is to empty your wastewater. So all you do with this is pull. That will then release your wastewater. And you need to do this to winterize your van. So make sure this is open when you're not using the vehicle in winter. And then to close these locks, turn them. Again, use that key. Pop it in, lock them, and then press the handles in. Put the key in, lock it, push in. Next along is where you put the hookup cable. So all you have to do is lift the flap, lift up the end of the hookup cable and push in. To release the hookup cable, there's a little lever here that you push down and pull the hookup cable out. When you go round to the back, you have your reversing camera up on your underneath your hind brake light. You've got your bike rack just here, which all you need to do is pull it down and it'll sit just there like that. When you're taking your bikes, make sure you take extra security, as it's just these straps that are holding your bikes in place, and obviously your arms, which will be up on that bar up there. Underneath you have your toilet cassette just here. Again, that same key as before, turn, and what you have to do is push both buttons in at the same time, and that will release down. To take your cassette out, you've got to make sure that the blade is shut in the toilet. If it isn't shut in the toilet, you're going to rip the blade, and unfortunately it could be a new cassette or a new blade. So to take this out, you've got to lift the blue and slide it out. And then you can place that on the floor, just like so. To wheel it to the septic tank on the campsite, if you lift up your cassette, as you can see there's a handle that will just pull out and you can wheel it to the septic tank. To pour away anything in the cassette, you can twist this round, unscrew the top and pour away. To clean your cassette, you can slide this open, turn that, and that's your cassette there, where you put your fluid in with a little bit of water. As said, when putting it back in, make sure that blade is shut. and then push in, and that's that. And then give it a good look, and that won't open now. Underneath the back end is where your spare tyre will be. Round the other side, you've got your locker just here. Open that up. So in here, you've got a big storage area. At the top up here, you can undo these pieces of wood and make it into shelving, as you can access this via the bathroom through that door there. You got your arms here for the bike rack, and your hookup cable just there as well. Next along, you've got your fridge vents just here, and you've got your habitation door. Now to lock the habitation door, to the right, and to open, to the left. Just like that. Next along, you've got where your LPG gas bottles will sit. Again, that same key, open up the lock, turn the lock, release the door. You can fit 2 6-kilo propane gas bottles in here. You've got your regulator up there and your pigtail just here to fit in. You will need a spanner to release and unrelease the pigtail. Now the gas bottles will be a left-hand thread, so you put it onto the left and take it off to the right. Next along is your fuel cap, just on the passenger side. Finger down here, open it. Now it is diesel and AdBlue, so you need your vehicle key, which is that one there, into the diesel, and then obviously you can put your diesel in then. Opening up the passenger door, bonnet release is just here. Down here you've got your tyre pressures, and you've got your weights of the motorhome just here. So your bonnet release is just in the middle, under there. Right, so you have all your fluids here. So you've got your radiator fluid just there, your steering power steering fluid here, and this is where you'd fill up for your windscreen wash. I do advise that you invest in a funnel because it's quite difficult to get to. You've got your oil just there and your dipstick here, and if you were needing to jump start, this is where earth would go onto this screw here. It does tell you there. So your black jump leads go on that one, and then down below in this little black bit here, if you have a flathead screwdriver or you use your driving key into that little space there, and that will flick up and you can lift that up then, and you have a plate there now just here, and that's where your live goes on that plate there to jump start. That's the end of the exterior of the vehicle.